Yo, this is Gao I. I'm sure you might have heard already about some extroverts and introverts, but did you know that there are also a group of people called ambiverts? Right, ambivert is a person who has both extrovert abilities and also introvert abilities. And no, not even one person in the world is 100% extrovert or 100% introvert, right? Every person has their own extrovert side and also introvert sides, but most people are more to extroverts. Like most people are about 80% extroverts and 20% introverts, and only a few people are like 80% introverts and 20% extroverts. Because people has to associate and social more, right? They feel more energy. So what is the difference between extrovert, introvert, and ambivert? Ambivert is someone who has 50% extrovert abilities and 50% introvert abilities. So there are three categories, and which category are you in? So let's find out. So the first thing that you have to know is they have different characteristics. So for example, one of their main difference is how they recharge their mental energy, right? So their mind. Extroverts tend to talk more than introverts, and they just like to associate and social more than others. Like they would just go around and they would have no fear. They will have no fear, and they can just talk casually and just or comfortably, and they like talking, right? They like talking to everyone. But that doesn't mean that introverts are shy. Right? That is a myth. Introverts are not actually shy. They just don't like to talk to someone for a very long time, because then the way that they recharge their mental energy is very different from the extroverts. Extroverts recharge by talking to people, going out or for hangouts and going for football and table tennis and such. But for introverts, they don't do that. They just like to, rather than just going for football and table tennis and going out with friends, they would rather go back to their room and just watch a TV or read a book or such, right? That's how they recharge their mental energy and relax their body and mind. But it's very different from extroverts. Extroverts go out and social, and they feel their mental energy go up. So that is the main difference. And also there are some more difference. Like one the unlike their thinking methods, right? One the extroverts think, they usually think in short-term memory. But what I mean by that is this. Whenever someone asks them something, that extroverts tend to give ideas and talk more and more than the introverts, right? Because their mind works really fast, and they have that ability to associate and link different ideas and different things really fast. That is the ability that introverts don't usually have. So they link the ideas, and they are much more like, they know what to say in what situations more, right? They have more flexible thinking skills than the introverts, so they can just give two or three ideas and a couple more ideas in just 1 minute, right? So whenever you ask something to the extroverts will give you a bunch of ideas, and then they will change their minds and then give you other ideas and such. But for the introverts, if you ask them something, they don't usually tell you everything that they are thinking, right? They usually take some time to think about the question and then give you the only one answer, right? They will just give you just about one or two answers, and they don't usually change their minds because they have a longer and deeper thinking process, right? There are different advantages and disadvantages of being extroverts, introverts, and ambiverts, right? But it doesn't mean that one is better than the other, because they have their own advantages and disadvantages. So what category are you in?